my goodness. Today has been a nightmare. It has been so chaotic. So today, the two main things that I wanted to do today was upload my YouTube video, which was this one. And I had already edited all of the clips together. I had done the overlays. I had done the voice note. All I needed to do was that I needed to edit the voice note so that it matched everything, and I took all the ums and ahs and all the kind of little mistakes out. And it took me probably 2 or 3 times longer than I had planned for me to do it, because part of my audio ended up deleting. And the annoying thing on CapCut is that I couldn't record the audio off the app and like on my recorder app on my phone and then insert the audio. So I had to record it on the app. So once it's deleted off the app, that's it. And by the time I knew that the first half of my video, the audio was deleted, I had already exited out of the app, and so it had saved my progress, which meant that I couldn't do the undo button. But to be honest, I have no idea at which point the app decided to delete my audio, and that's never happened before because I don't really do audio. I don't really do voice-over heavy videos. This was the first one, and possibly even the last time now, with how much of a headache it caused me. But because I was filming so many clips, I'm also like meal prepping at the same time as this rant. But anyways, we finally got it uploaded. It's like 2 hours later than I usually like to upload, and it's also meant that the views on this video is not as great as it usually is, but it's fine. I need to like tell myself that these things are not the end of the world. But in my mind and in the moment, I'm like, oh my gosh, why? So the second thing that I want to do was take product photos. And I had thought so confidently in my mind that I had already cut all of the 7 designs for my September launch, ready to take product photos as soon as I had returned from Cyprus. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can see my previous vlog where I show my Cyprus holiday and also where I went to a Wales wedding. The thumbnail is here. Anyways, another chaotic vlog. But anyways, so I was getting ready to take the product photos, and then I realized, 2 of my sticker designs haven't been laminated or cut yet. So another big problem. So I ended up laminating the stickers. That ended up changing my plans. So I ended up doing that, and I thought, you know what? Since the lighting seems good today, I thought I would take product photos for the 5 stickers that I had up and ready. The other 2 I will do later. But when I was taking the photos, they looked so washed out. It's like the life and the color are sucked out of it, and I was like, God. So, you know, I need to keep reminding myself the things that I need to be grateful for and how far I've come. And also, it's my small business. I can decide when I'm going to do a launch. If I need to push it back, I need to push it back. It's fine. That, you know, the deadline that I put is not like an end all if I don't reach it. It's more of a goal, and that's the beauty of having your own small business, that I am in control of these things, even though leading up to the point I am chaotic. It's okay. Yesterday I managed to do quite a bit of progress on my sticker sheet, which was really encouraging, because finally seeing that my sticker sheet is coming towards the more finishing end stage is really encouraging, because it felt like it was taking an eternity. And I'm very much a person who likes to see progress, and so when it feels like I'm spending so long on one thing and it's not going anywhere, it kind of stresses me out. But this September launch will be my last launch where I am putting out single stickers. And so I think from this time, once I've done my September stickers, then onwards, I will be up into the new year. I will just be focusing on sticker sheets, and I plan to have like 3 to 5 finished ones. If I don't, then I don't. But I'm wanting to slow down on the single stickers so I can really focus on something new, and branch out, and also to give myself a break. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've been burnt out trying to prepare videos and shorts and stickers for launches, with all the holidays all of the holidays that have taken up a lot of my time. So yeah, but that is my rant over. I'm going to continue meal prepping, and I will see you in a bit. Bye. So I wasn't even sure if I was going to end up drawing today, but we have gotten round. I did this sketch before. I just made a few tweaks to change the feet, because before I had like spiky toes. But I was thinking, it's not quite giving cutesy, warm apple vibes. By the way, my dinosaur was called Apple, hence apples. And so so this is a similar design to my cat recharging in progress. I'll put the image on the screen, and it's one of my favorite stickers, and I thought it'd be so cute to have Apple in exactly the same kind of position where he's got an apple blanket hugging an apple. I thought that was so cute. I was going to do like free apple related designs. One of them was going to be Apple hugging a giant apple, but I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work. I was thinking maybe I'll do Apple with an apple hat, because I was thinking of doing cats with like fruit shaped hats or something like that as like a sticker sheet, because I thought that was quite cute. But now when I'm seeing everything together, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do the dinosaur with an apple hat, because I feel like Apple hugging a giant apple, I feel like that's just a lot of space for just one apple, if you know what I mean. So I think I might do that apple hat idea. But since I'm done with these 2 sketches and I need to do a drawing for my drawing challenge, which honestly I'm partly regretting but also determined to get past day 5. So I'm going to complete hopefully one of these drawings today. I might do this one. Maybe I'll do this one actually. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll try and do one of these today. Maybe I'll just do this one. And see how it goes. So let's get into it. I just don't understand. This is meant to be a size 3? And then when I want size 2? Why is it such a huge difference? These are like things I just don't understand from Procreate. It don't make sense to me. Why such a difference? I feel like there's something I don't know, but I don't know what it is. It's really annoying. Oh well, we'll just because I'm pretty sure I did all of these with a size 2. But it's annoying because I know it's a size 2 and yet there's a difference in the weight. And it's really annoying. But I can't do 3, like that's insane. Okay, so we'll just stick with the size 2. My gosh. So, I've taken my product photos and I'm going to edit them. So, this is what they look like. I've also sorted out the writing the text for my listings. So, hopefully, this bank holiday, I will be uploading my 7 new stickers. And then the rest of this year, I'm planning to finish my sticker sheets. I'm taking it more chill. I actually watched a sermon called The Meaning of Adversity, and it really changed my perspective in terms of kind of me feeling burnt out from working on my small business because I've had a lot of personal things happening, a lot of like special events and celebrations and holidays. And previously, I was trying so hard to kind of make sure I had my weekly YouTube vlogs or videos uploaded and, you know, keeping up with during doing shorts every single week, and I just really couldn't keep up with it and I really burnt myself out. And so this sermon really made me rethink in terms of the struggles that I'm facing and why that might be the case. And it's honestly, I think I'm putting too much pressure or too much of my small business at the focal point. Like, this is a hobby, this is something I meant to enjoy and love and see it grow, not something that I'm literally trying to squeeze in every single free moment that I have. I felt like every single time I wasn't working or going out, I was like, I have to work on my small business. And it got to a point where it was really draining and it really sucked the joy out of wanting to draw. And I was like, in my mind, in the beginning of my small business, I was thinking, well, listings or how many designs to make listings equal sales. And then after that, I had pumped out a lot of designs and I wasn't getting a lot of sales. And so I then was thinking, I need to make YouTube videos. I need to make long form YouTube videos. I need to make shorts. That will give me sales. And, you know, even then when my YouTube is growing really well and I'm really pleased with that. Still not getting a lot of sales. I feel like at that point it had made me feel really demotivated and made me rethink a lot of things and made me think very negatively about my small business. But after listening to that sermon and it made me realize, why is it that I'm struggling so much with this? Why am I putting relying so much of my happiness on something that is largely not in my control? Like, I cannot control sales coming in. I can do my best to increase the chances of that, but ultimately I cannot force it to happen. And then when I was thinking about all of the positive things that are happening in my personal life in terms of, you know, going to weddings, going on holidays, and like in the next coming years, I'm planning for a lot of big milestones for me. And, you know, my personal life is thriving and I'm really, really happy in where I am in life. And I'm thinking, why am I allowing my hobby to take away so much of my joy just because I'm not meeting a certain milestone that I expected in my small business? It's silly, really. And so I've taken a step back in terms of my small business, and not, if I've got some spare time, I'm not like pressuring myself to fit in as much small business tasks as I possibly can within that time. If I'm tired, then I'm going to rest. And I feel like that's a lot more sustainable for me. I feel like this whole small business, it's really been a mental kind of training ground, if you will. And that sermon reminded me of that. Like, you know, any adversity that we face is preparation for us to build ourselves better and for the future. And it shouldn't be seen as something that is entirely negative. It's something that we can learn and grow from. And I really needed that reminder. So I'm going to hopefully have my September, or well, now August, stickers up and ready on my shop. Hopefully by this bank holiday weekend. If it doesn't happen, then the next weekend. and then that way I can just take my time to focus on drawing, which is what I truly enjoy. And that way I don't need to think. So I want to take a step back and not, constantly checking my Etsy to see if I've got a sale. I want it to be a really like focus. I was so much happier when I was just focusing on just, drawing and going through the motions, and being excited about drawing and future things that I had planned, and just going about my personal life. The last order that I got, I didn't get the notification for some reason from my emails, and so after that I got a little bit anxious that I was going to miss something. So I began checking my Etsy every single day, and so when it became this kind of fixation on checking something and then seeing no sale, no sale, no sale day after day, I think it really took a toll on me mentally. And my boyfriend gave me good advice in terms of check if you need to, but don't let it be this kind of obsession. And also, when you check, have the mindset of like, okay, there's no sale, that means I'm on track on everything, instead of like, oh, no sale, like no one likes my stickers, what am I doing with my small business, and going into that kind of very negative rabbit hole. So that's why I really do like sharing this small business journey. I hope that whoever's watching my vlogs is able to gain some kind of reality or perspective or encouragement that, even if you're not getting sales, even if you're feeling, you can have, moments where you're feeling negative about your dreams, it's okay. You're not the only one. And, we're going to keep going. I feel like, being consistent and enjoying the process, and if you find a point where you aren't enjoying the process, you need to pause and ask yourself why and what you can change to make this journey better. Because I never ever want to stop my small business unless I really had to. I never want to stop drawing because I love it. And so if the kind of like business side or some part of my schedule is sucking the joy out of it, I need to stop myself and rethink about how to make it a healthier journey. So anyways, I'm going to stop waffling and I'm going to edit and chill, and then I might even do some drawing. Who knows? I'll see you in a bit. Bye.